Okay, look, I know these five sales strategies sound completely insane, but they actually work. And if you're not using them, you're leaving serious money on the table. The first strategy, number one, never sell in the first 10 minutes. Most people rush to the close, especially if they have a client who's like a lay down. Hey, I really want this. Okay, cool. Here's the price. Boom, boom, boom. Most people rush to the close, but top closers use the first 10 minutes to qualify, build intrigue, and set up a follow up that feels like it's their idea. Now, because here's the thing, right? If you sell in the first 10 minutes, you very well might get that sale, and it might be the quickest and easiest sale of your life. But think about how much money you're leaving on the table. Because if they were that eager to buy that already, the add-ons would have been ridiculous. Or maybe you could have gotten a referral base 10, 15, 20 people deep if you would have chosen to dive. But instead, they don't know you, you don't know them. It was a basic, boring sale, and now you just lost any opportunities you could have created from that. So use every opportunity to understand people. Okay, cool. Strategy number two, silence closes more deals than talking. People can't stand silence. Use strategic pauses after questions, and the prospect will convince themselves to buy. Here's an example. You could be like, let's just say they're kind of like hesitant, and they're like, I don't really want to do this today. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, I understand. So I guess like, besides money, like if it was free, what would be the one thing that's kind of like making you feel like maybe this one isn't for you? Silence. Don't say anything. Let them answer you. You asked a question. You're in a position of authority. What are they going to do? Hang up? They already said no. Ask the questions and wait for the answers. All right. Point number three, agree with objections, then flip them. Instead of fighting objections, agree with them first. I know you guys are going to kill me for this one because everybody wants to start a boxing match immediately. Oh, this is too expensive. Why are we fighting right now? Come on, man. Agree with the objection. It'd be like, yeah, this is a big decision. Yeah, so I can understand why, in certain circumstances, you might need to understand some things first. This is a spouse objection. Yeah, no, I totally get it. Me and Betty would have had a fight too if I just sprung something on her that she knew we couldn't afford. I guess is that kind of what it is? Is it like something that's too expensive, or I guess what's kind of going through your mind? You agree, and then you flip, and then you can sell. But if you take every opportunity to put them fists up, then it's just a boxing match. And let me tell you something, it's going to be really hard to hug in the middle of a boxing match. Point number four, boom. Point number four, price anchoring at an absurd number. This is one of my favorite things to do. And look, honestly, nobody's going to debate me on this one. This one's just an amazing idea. You mention a ridiculously high number first, so your actual price feels like a steal. Right? I'm in life insurance. When I'm going to go sell something, I'm never like, oh, okay. And then you get, so let's just say I'm explaining whole life. I'm like, yeah. So like it's $40 a month. Let's just pretend it's $40 a month and you get $1 million of life insurance. Why would I say that? Then when I tell them it's $200 and they're only getting 10,000, they're going to hang up in my face. So I do it like this. Yeah. And whole life is super expensive. Let's just imagine, because it's not going to be this much, but like let's just imagine for simplicity's sake, it's like $500 a month. And you're going to get, $100,000 of insurance. Right. And then I'll go on to explain the benefits of whole life. And then when I go to tell them, I'm like, oh my God, you're healthy. You're doing good. They're only charging you $120. And then they're like, oh, I just saved $380. Because that's how price anchoring works. You just raise their guard. You raise their guard as far as the price. You make them think it's going to be insane. And then you drop it. Feels like a sale. Feels like a steal. Number five, make them think it's not for them. It's like a reverse psychology trick. Now, this one, I'm going to be honest, a little bit iffy, right? You can't use this every time. But occasionally, if you slide it in there right, Say something like, no, let's just say you're giving them a product that's just like a no-brainer product, but it's an add-on product. I like to do the A71,000. It's like hospital benefits or maybe like accidental coverage. And you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Most people like aren't even smart enough to get this one. So like, I don't expect you to get it. Not because you're not smart enough. Maybe you actually don't need it. But like, there's this one product we have. It's called like an A71,000. That's accidental coverage. It throws on an extra 50,000 just so the family can feel a little bit better because you're young and healthy and you're probably not gonna die from a heart attack this year. But obviously, knock on wood, who knows? But like, that one's an extra $7. It's probably like, how do you feel? Do you feel like you could benefit from your family getting an extra 50 grand, or like, how are you? Where are you standing on that? And then they'll be like, well, first of all, most people are stupid, but most people don't get it. But I'm not stupid. And then they're gonna be like, I'll take it, or they'll say no, and it's okay. But you can try the trick. I would not use it on a very crucial part. I would never go to somebody who needs insurance and be like, I'm gonna be honest, you probably don't need it. Like, not obviously there's the back and forth during the sales call when you're understanding and you're like, okay, well, what if you just try to save up? Or okay, what if you just do a GoFundMe? But after you pitch, there's no reason to be like, actually, I'm not gonna do this because you don't need it. You're not the right fit for us. Boy, if you don't get on my face, click, go away. Anyways, which of these sounds the craziest to you? You drop a comment below. I think number 3 is probably gonna get you guys riled up the most. It's gonna cause a war in the comments, but let me know if you want an adjustment or a different approach. You guys stay safe and go close some deals.